Stay tuned to meet one of Advocate Capital's clients, J. Edward Bell III. Hello, Ed. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, well, thanks also for agreeing to speak a little bit about being an Advocate Capital client. And I wanted to ask you a few questions today, if I might. How would you say being an Advocate Capital client has affected your law firm?
You know, it's great to have a partner when you're dealing with the finances of complex trial litigation. Most of our cases are expensive cases. They take a lot of resources, and it's nice to have a group like Advocate Capital sitting there with you, helping you, and it's been a great benefit to us.
Fantastic. Well, some of the prospective new clients we speak to say that they think their clients would object to having the borrowing costs pass through to the cases. What has been your experience in that regard?
We haven't had a single client ask that question. I think it has to do with how you explain your case to the client, what your approach is. But if it's part of what you do every day and they feel it, they understand it, they experience that, I think it's good for them. I think it's good for them to know that there's ready cash to use for the case gets handled properly.
Right, and that's another topic some prospective clients bring up. They say they're concerned that it will negatively impact the client. What has your experience been?
I think it's been a total positive on our side. If you have anybody that has that question, have them call me. I'd be glad to talk to them.
Fantastic. Well, lastly, let me share with you that some prospective clients say to us, well, that sounds like a good program, but I don't need the money. If a friend of yours was thinking about joining us as a client and said, I just don't need the money, what might you say to them?
You know, that was my first impression when we started with Advocate Capital. But what I've learned, when you use someone else's money instead of your own, you get so much benefit from that. I think it's a wise decision. It's a good economic decision. You can't go wrong.
Well, Ed, thank you again for joining us today and for sharing. And thank you so much for being our client. We appreciate you.
It's my pleasure. I love doing business with you.